2 birthday balloon designs, 1 cookie cutter. Hi, I'm Leslie with Leslie's Cookies and Treats, and if you love decorating sugar cookies or you want to learn how, you're in the right place. Let's decorate together. These cookies are for a second birthday, and I wanted to make a little balloon cookie to go on the thank you card that I put on the outside of the package. I didn't have a balloon cookie cutter, but I did have a little mini ornament cutter, so I went ahead and used that, and I'm just going to cut off the little ornament top here, and voila, I have a balloon cookie. I always love it when I can repurpose cookie cutters into other shapes. Anyway, so here's my cookies. I'm going to show you 2 different ways that you can decorate them. I'm going to start by using a 15-second royal icing and white to outline my balloon. I just touch down, lift up, watch where my line of icing is falling, and then place my line down. And then I'm going to fill it in with the exact same icing. I'm not going to go all the way to the edge. I'm going to use my scribe, or you can use a toothpick with little circular motions to push that icing over to the edge. And then I'm going to look for any air bubbles and pop those and get the icing nice and smooth. And then I let it dry completely before I grabbed a journaling stencil, and I'll link that in the description, and an edible marker to make the lines because I want to do a race car flag pattern on this cookie. And I'm just going to color that in with my edible marker. And my skinny tip of the marker is running out of edible ink, so I should have used the fat end, but I can see the lines well enough to trace over them now, and I'm just going to color these in a checkered race car flag pattern. And these birthday balloon cookies are so versatile, you could use them for any birthday cookie set and just decorate them in the colors of the set. They don't need to be any fancy pattern like these, but this is also really fun. And it works perfectly as my thank you cookie or my car cookie that the person who's buying the order gets to eat, which you'll see at the end when I'm packaging my cookies. So I finished coloring, and then I went ahead and flooded in the little part at the bottom, and then I set that cookie aside to dry. And here's the other cookie. We're just going to do the same thing. So touch down with your red, lift up, watch where your line of icing is falling and not your piping bag, and then stop squeezing and lay your line down. And then I made 2 little lines here because I want the crease marks in the bottom of the balloon to show when we pipe that. So I'm just going to speed through this because you've seen all of this before, but I am going to stop and put in a little highlight here. So while the red icing was still wet, I touched down and then I dragged a line of white icing right through, stopped squeezing, and then pulled my line off. But I wanted my little highlight to be a little bit thicker, so I went over it a couple of times. I should have cut a bigger hole in my piping bag, and then that would have made the thick line right from the start. And then I'm just gently tapping up and down with my scribe to get it all to settle together. Don't jiggle it around or you'll get a nice swirled tie-dye look instead of a highlight. I let my cookie dry for about 15 minutes, and now I'm just coming back in to pipe the tail. And I don't want to pipe over the top of those little lines that I made before because I want the creases to show, but my icing was a little bit too thin and it went over those little lines anyway, so I'm going to have to manipulate it a bit to fix it, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. So I have a dampened paintbrush where I've wiped all the excess water off a paper towel, and I'm going to start by just kind of removing some of that icing. Then I'll use my scribe again to settle it down, and I want to remove a little bit more. And then the dampened paintbrush really can just easily manipulate and smooth things out, but you want to make sure the main part of your cookie is dry so you don't dent it as you're trying to wipe things around. Anyway, I let the tail of the balloon dry, and I'm coming back in with my white icing in a detailed consistency and a little tiny hole in my piping bag, and I'm just going to draw in a bow here right over the top of this little tail of the balloon, and then this cookie will be done. I packaged it up in little 2-inch bags and heat sealed them, and then I'm just going to stick them on my thank you card. On the back of my thank you card, I have cookie care directions. And so I just have some double stick tape here. I'm just going to put that down right onto the cookie care card and then carefully and gently press my balloon cookie down. I like how this red one looks. So then I have my box of cookies. I'm just going to tuck it underneath the ribbon right here. And ta-da! I have a nice thank you for my customer. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button for more tips and cookie decorating ideas.